Hey guys, I'm going to do a quick video on what's for dinner tonight and teach you guys how to make my mother's recipe on these baby back ribs. These are St. Louis style pork ribs that I got at Whole Foods, and then I have some bok choy here and some potatoes and some scallions, green onions. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what I do and what I put in, and hope you guys enjoy. So the first thing I do is I go ahead and put some oil on the bottom of the pan and put the ribs in face down, so I want a really nice sear, and I'm going to give that a couple minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and add in my dark soy sauce. This is the Pearl River Bridge Chinese brand, and I'm going to go ahead and add my red wine in, and I like to use the Xiaoxin, cooking wine, Xiaoxin cooking wine, red wine. So I'm going to go ahead and add those two things in. I added in 1/4 of a cup of the dark soy sauce right here, and then I went ahead and added in, 1/4 of a cup of the red wine, and then about 1/8 of a cup of the dark soy sauce. And you can make it, saltier if you want to add more soy sauce, that's fine, but I like it just about, medium. And so I added that in, and you're just going to want to see like the sauce kind of overflowing the ribs, not really all the way covering, but just the ribs should be like flowing on top of it. The next thing I'm going to add are these chili peppers, just to make it a little bit hot. I'm going to go ahead and add 2 of them to the pot right here. Just throw them in. And then I'm also going to add, if you guys, cook Asian food, this is the star anise. I'm going to go ahead and add about 3 or 4 of these, depending on, how much you like the flavor. And this is really good when you're cooking meats, to just throw that in there. So I'm going to go ahead and add 3 of those. Okay, and then you're just going to want to let this boil for about, simmer and boil for maybe about ½ hour or so until the ribs get really nice and tender. And then we're going to go ahead and add the vegetables a little bit later. It's been about 30 minutes, and this is what it should look like after it's been boiling for a little bit. As you can see, it's kind of running low on the soy sauce and the stock that we had. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a little bit more water. And you want to make sure you add hot water. I don't know if I stress that enough, but you want to make sure you add very, very hot water, because like it somehow balances out with the meat being really, really tender if you add hot water versus if you add cold water. So I'm going to just go ahead and add, basically you want to kind of cover all of the meat. So I went ahead and added in the water, and I'm going to again just give it a quick stir, wait for it to bring up to a boil. But while it's doing that, what I'm going to do is go ahead and add in all of the vegetables. So here are the vegetables that I'm going to be adding: the bok choy, the potatoes, and the scallions. And basically I'm just going to take the whole thing and just kind of dump it in there. Whoops, lost a couple things. And basically you just want all of this to go in there. And then a handful of the scallions. And what we're going to do is we're going to just keep it boiling and running for another like 15 or 20 minutes. Give it another quick stir, just so the vegetables can cook a little bit. And yeah, just give it another 15 minutes or so for it to cook, and then it should be ready. So this is what the finished product looked like. I let it go for another 20 minutes, and these are all the vegetables, and if you can see, the meat is going to be a little bit darkish brownish color, because it has that soy sauce flavor in there, as well as that cooking wine. And then all the veggies are tender and really, really good, and the meat should be fall off the bone type tenderness. So if you don't get that, you can go ahead and cook it for a little bit longer, depending on what pot you use and what stove you use. But yeah, this is what it should look like. I'll go ahead and insert a picture of it and maybe one of me eating it. But yeah, let me know if you have any other questions for cooking this dish. I hope you guys try it out. Let me know if you like it, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.